We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Washington Nationals. Michael Herman looks to notch a hit in his 30th consecutive game. Next. Anibal Sanchez will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, number 2. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Eaton is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Stepping up now, Michael Herman with a hit in each of his last 29 games. Folks around the league are starting to take notice.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding. You start fighting for a 30-game hit streak, that's when the national media starts to take notice.
2-3 go the Diamondbacks. Now it'll be Washington's turn in a scoreless ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
Not shortstop.
Got him to swing on top of that one as this ball's dribbled out in front of the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single. In now is Adam Eaton. Runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
A pause and the 0-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the toughest pitches they hit, the straight changeup, right? El Cambio. Hadn't seen it in that entire at bat. And what happens? Gets the string pulled on him right there. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
And he takes strike 2. Coming down in buckets. Cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here. And the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
Total agreement, Matt. In particular, that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Well, his hitting streak might be drawing most. A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
Heidi, thanks. And Dero, I'll send this one to you. As an infielder, these are games that can really challenge a player.
At times, you have to stay focused, though. For me, a little dampness, a little rain, a little weather coming through might actually do the infield dirt a little good. Some guys like to keep it bone dry. I like it a little wet. Ball stays down.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
At the plate, Jeremy Brooks. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Here's the 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Eaton going back. And it's gone.
And with one swing of the bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Batting it, the right fielder, Melendez.
To the plate now, Joe Melendez. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. fly ball out to straightaway right. Thames is there, 2 down. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Craig Robinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Robles looking up. Gone!
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Stepping in now, Acevedo. High in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a swing and a miss by Cabrera as he falls behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes to Cabrera. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Victor Robles is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Robles is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail here 4-0. Digging in to try it again. Number 2.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
Now back, second baseman, Michael Herman.
At the plate now, Michael Herman. Line towards center field. Eaton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Runners off for second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now at the plate, number 15. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game. Roenis Elias is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Into the box now, Jeremy Brooks as he rips it on the ground to second. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And add 1 more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-World. Home run earlier in the night, And that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
D-Row, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, but there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
The pitcher, number 99, Greg Robinson.
Standing in now, Craig Robinson, skied in the air to straightaway left. Robles waits on it, and the inning is over. Bottom of the third now, and here comes the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
The first baseman.
And it's fouled away.
Zimmerman.
Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman.
Playing 11, 1-1.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called, one away. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
The pitcher, roll at it.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. One out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Here now is Trey Turner. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now here's the pitch. There's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. They're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Torey Lovello about the Diamondbacks' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said their ability to get on the attack and chase the opposing starter from the game prior to the 4th inning obviously sets them up nicely for the rest of the game. Now, he just hopes they can keep that same focus at the plate in the middle and late frames, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now a ball hit to center field and deep. Back goes the center fielder way back, and that ball is gone. Into the box, number 2. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Kendrick has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Into the box now, Michael Herman. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And boy, anybody, anytime is right as Arizona's got extra bases again. Around second, he's on his way to third, and he is in there.
And that, as you see, will extend his hitting streak to an even 30 ball games. That is some month of baseball.
D-Row, I'm going to have to ask you about this. Is that kind of the number when you start thinking about, hey, you're having a really good streak?
I would say 5 is probably a really good.
So this guy's raking right now.
30 games. You know what I think of when I think of 30 games? That's a month of sleeping with just nice dreams every night.
In to score is the runner from third. It's a 10-0 score. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. And there he goes towards second. Hot shot on the ground is short. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, that's surprising right there. Hit and run tactic used to perfection. Balls hit to the outfield. The batter does his job. I don't know how that runner's standing on second still. You tip your hat to the outfield to get it in super quick, but he's got it.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his second home run of the game as the blowout continues. To the plate now, number 18, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Now batting.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Adam Eaton digging in next. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Hey, that's a great job right there. Knowing he had time to collect himself, I love the internal clock right there. Didn't rush it, took the extra step, gathered himself, and threw a bolt to first base.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. No runs, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. And there's a swing and a miss by Kendrick as he falls behind now 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
At the plate, Eric Thames. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Acevedo.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Going back is the left fielder, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to left, and a one-time magic number 61 home runs on the season now as they just continue to pour it on here. Ryan Harper gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Bases are empty, one man out. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 44 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Number 44.
So now to the plate, number 44.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And there are two away now.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, number 15. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. D-backs out in front. And back in our nation's capital, before we get too much further on the field, let's check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. When facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Cabrera is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Yeah, Matty.
And this is off the second base bag. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
The left fielder, Victor.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a 4-seamer.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
The 0-1 pitch. Good break to that one, and he's in command, 0-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that Jeremy Brooks will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
The batter, number 18.
Into the box now, number 18. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Eaton going back at the track.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Joe Melendez. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out. But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
The Diamondbacks have elected to
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Settling in now, Craig Robinson. Fourth plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. The throw into second, and he'll get in there safely.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Robles looking up. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. If you've lost count, it's understandable. That was their 9th home run of the game. Can you believe what we're seeing in this? Can you believe what we're seeing out of this lineup today, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. You don't see this very often, D-Ro.
Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs.
Now batting. Second base. Michael.
In now, Michael Herman. He swings and crushes it. Oh my, there is no doubt about this one, and they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second of the game, as the blowout continues.
Well, this is amazing right here. 3 home runs in a row. I've actually been a part of a similar situation sandwiched in between Rafael Furcal and Gary Sheffield back in the early 2000s. What a moment. All the boys are going nuts. For 3 guys to do it, it's pretty special.
Now batting. Number 44.
At the plate now, number 44. Line towards center field. Eaton is there to put it away and finally put an end. Juan Soto is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
Not an easy thing to do to fill up the strike zone and be successful doing it. How about this guy so far in this one? 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taken all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Juan Soto is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. The speedy Trey Turner digs in now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he falls behind 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals.
struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Standing in now, Adam Eaton. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order, and as you can see, they are way behind.
Tanner Rainey enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 21.
Digging in now, number 15. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. 34 home runs now on the year as they just continue to pour it on here.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Jeremy Brooks will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. And gone. An absolute bomb. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
You know, talk about having a great day. 4 home runs in 1 game. I would say that's a spectacular day. Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
And that's through for a hit. So the top of the lineup will have a chance now with nobody out following the base hit by the pitcher.
The batter.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that dude said it, D-Roll.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Stepping in now, number 2 to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Wow, that's 3 home runs in his first 3 at-bats. I'm no expert, but I might say they have to give him first base for the rest of the game, no matter what the situation is. He's destroying them so far.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for two.
Pulling up.
And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
Now batting, number 15.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, number 15. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Jeremy Brooks will stand in yet again, and he's looking for history now. We take you back to his last home run. This was his 4th of the ball game, and it needn't be said that 5 in a game has never been done before.
Now batting, number 18.
Digging in, number 18. He's been hot in this one. 4 hits, including a homer and a double. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on.
Oh, and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
So now to the plate, Acevedo, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. They'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
Thought about going for second, but instead now they've got him in a pickle. The throw, and he's tagged. You partner, but I'm out of breath after watching 13 men cross the plate here this half inning. Here's Howie Kendrick. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Number 32 will take the ball now as the new pitcher. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2-1.
2-2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And another foul ball. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning.
Up next for the
Digging in, Kurt Suzuki. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Michael Herman. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Eaton going back. Gone to lead off the inning. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 3rd home run of the ball game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Wow, this is a tough one to swallow, right? You come in as a closer, and you're used to striking guys out and having 1, 2, 3 innings. And just like that, he's greeted with the bomb. Now it's time to regroup and hopefully get some outs.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double. Man, I thought for sure we were going to see back-to-back jacks right there.
Well, when you serve up pitches like that, Matty, you know these hitters are going to put some good swings on them. And that's what happens here as he blasts this thing. The last 2 hitters have really set the stage.
Yeah, so now we'll see if the next guy can. And to score, the runner from second.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Into the box, Jeremy Brooks, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Eaton is right there, 1 down. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Coming to the plate now, number 18. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. Hard liner to center field. Eaton is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. A low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Now batting, right fielder.
Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Joe Melendez. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
At the plate, number 32. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Wow, what an inning this has turned out to be. That's the 3rd bomb they've hit this inning. Hopefully they're not going to run out of baseballs.
Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Eaton going back. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center is 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, balls are flying out of here faster than they can throw them across the plate, it seems. That's 4 home runs in this inning alone. It's times like this when...
Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Looking up is Eaton. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you, the guy in the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Into the box now, number 44. 0-1, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I'm not sure what else the manager or pitching coach need to see, Matt. He obviously doesn't have his best stuff, and the longer he stays out there, the bigger the hole he digs.
In now, number 15, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. And I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just a...
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone.
Now batting, number 18.
At the plate now, number 18. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Joe Melendez. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Number 32.
Standing in now, number 32. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as they just continue to pour it on here.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
To the plate now, Acevedo. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up. He's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His 5th in this game as this lead got even wider.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Into the box, Michael Herman. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Gone! That's back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 5th in this game as the blowout continues.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now batting, number 44.
Into the box now, number 44. There it goes. And are you kidding me? Pencil it into the history books. Another home run. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 41st home run of the year for him as they just continue to pour it on here.
I know all home runs count the same, but that one went a little bit farther than most. That's what he does. A power hitter with a challenge fastball is going to go a long way when he's on his game.
High and deep to right center. Eaton is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And that misses ball 1.
Cabrera.
Slow little roller to third. Scooped up. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Now batting, left fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat. Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. Fouled off. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there,
and the throw to first is there. The inning is over. This one pretty well in the bag. All set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Jeremy Brooks.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pick.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped off.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Robles is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Now batting,
ready to take his hacks again, Joe Melendez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Looking up is Eaton. Now a leaping effort at the wall, but he comes up empty. This one is gone. Home run.
One of the things you have to fight through as a pitcher is getting a little fatigued and a little tired. Start leaving balls up in the zone. That ball left right in the middle of the plate, and he paid for it. That ball was hit a long way.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. So the lineup card turns over with one away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
Number 21.
Hey, have a day right here. Third knock of the game for the pitcher. Don't be shocked if he's not in a 3-hole for this manager tomorrow.
At the plate now, Acevedo high in the air out to center field. Eaton is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 2, batting from the right side with the southpaw on the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his 6th of the game as this lead got even wider.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo shot here to left, his 6th of the game as the blowout continues.
Well, you just don't see that too often. Back-to-back dingers on back-to-back pitches. I mean, that's kind of a definition of instant offense, if you ask me.
Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it's digging in. Sean Doolittle. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
That's to the left and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Trey Turner. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Nationals down to their final out now. And the next to bat is Speedy Adam Eaton. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed. And now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here. And with that, this one is over.
Man, they've already put the all-time winning streak record in their rearview mirrors. But with every win, it gets further and further away. We could say this now. This is one of the greatest teams in the history of baseball.
Tons of runs in this one. Arizona took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Craig Robinson earns win number 7 on the season, permitting only 2 hits in 6 complete innings. Anibal Sanchez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. Number 32 takes the rare 3-inning save, his 18th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.